ride. I'm Marissa.
I'm Kyle.
Kyle.
I'm
Kyle. And we are here at Cedar Point today. We are so excited. This is Memorial Day weekend. We're here on Saturday. We were a little concerned about how busy it's going to be this weekend because this tends to be pretty popular for a lot of people to come this weekend. But we got here, it's 9:17, and we are parking in 23A, which if you know what that means, that is like, we're literally in like the second row of parking. So that's amazing. The park technically doesn't open until 10. It's only open to pass holders and those staying at the resorts right now. But we can already see Gatekeeper going. We saw Windseeker going, a few other things. So it looks like we already got rides ready for us. So we are so excited to head in, check out some wait times, check out some food, Frontier Fest, all sorts of good things coming our way today. So we'll share that with you as we go.
We'll see what we can do.
Stay tuned. Oh, go ahead, Anna.
I'm 5 years old.
She's 5 years old. We just got into the park. We're walking by Raptor. It looks like there is a little bit of a lineup for that. Not everybody, like the general public, hasn't been allowed in yet. So really that line's not terrible at the moment for those people. We're gonna check out Gatekeeper. That's one of our favorite go-tos right when we get into the park. So we're gonna head over that way. I think the app a minute ago said a 0-minute wait. Yeah, it still does. I don't know if that's just because, you know, they're like holding like a line for as soon as, you know, they're allowed to go on, or if it's because there really is no wait. So we're gonna go check that out, see if it's true that there is 0-minute wait. And then I think our plan after that is to head maybe to a couple of kids' rides, perhaps. Maybe another roller coaster if we can catch another one before lines get too crazy. So we'll see what we can do and we'll share as we go. Looks like Max Air's probably gonna open up here. You can see they're kind of getting it started, ready to go. There's the Ferris wheel. Let's check out Gatekeeper over here. Troika doesn't look like it's up and running yet, but it looks like people are ready to run it. So maybe after Gatekeeper we can jump on Troika.
Gatekeeper looks empty by the by.
Sweet, let's go on Gatekeeper. It's looking like there's no line. Amazing, love it. Okay, and so I did just come to a stop on the stairs. The stairs are like the last part of this line before you get on. So that was like a 15-second walk to the stairs, and then we'll see how long this takes to get on the ride. And here I am already. That was super fast.
This time, please unfasten your seatbelt. When the train comes to a complete stop, you want to pick up on your exit carefully to the forward and
Okay, I just got off Gatekeeper. This one is always one that ruins my hair from all the wind, but it's so worth it. It's so much fun. And there's still no line, so I'm gonna swap with Kyle real quick. We didn't even bother with the parent swap on this one because there's no line. So he's gonna swap, go on that while I take Anna on some kiddie rides. Okay, Anna, what rides do you want to do next? Or first, I should say, because you haven't done any yet.
I see the new one.
The new one, you want to do Troika?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to wait for Daddy for that one, or do you want to just go ahead and do that first?
The Troika.
That's the spinny one right in front of us.
No, the other new one.
The other new one? What's the other new one?
Daddy told me that there was the other new one.
Oh, he wants to do Dodgem, the bumper cars. But we'll wait for him to do that one, okay?
Let me think of another one. The Troika.
Troika? Okay, let's go do that one. Ready? Okay, Troika's gonna be opening momentarily, but in the meantime, Anna asked to go sit in the seats for Max Air. Cute little photo op. Okay, I think they just opened up the line, so let's go on Troika. Anna is so excited. Okay.
Once the gate is open, you can simply enter the ride, secure, and sign color. All these articles must be secured at Cedar Point is
Orange or yellow? Anna's picking this one. Okay, so we were the first riders of the day on Troika. Anna, were you scared this time? No. I think she was a little teeny bit scared at some parts, but it was fun, right?
I wasn't scared at all.
Okay. Zero scared. Got it. Looks like Tiki Twirl is now open. Last time we were here on opening day, it was not. So that's very exciting. Looks like there's currently no line for the Ferris wheel. And basically no line for Troika still. like Troika and Dodgem, so she's so excited to do Dodgem for her first time. All right, they're getting in line. Here they go. Ooh, they got a gold one. So sparkly. What did you think of Dodgem bumper cars?
Good.
Is that so fun? Was Daddy a good driver? Yeah?
I didn't see the driver.
Okay. And I mean, we're already right here, so let's go ahead and do Tiki Twirl. May as well, right? This is such a beautiful day that we're having here at Cedar Point. It's not too hot, not too cold. Gatekeeper's going, the Ferris wheel's going, it's sunny. Well, how much better can you get? And there's basically no line for Tiki Twirl right now. I think we picked the right day to come this weekend. I have a feeling Monday is going to be quite crazy, but Saturday so far is looking pretty good. Always love this music on Tiki Twirl. So you can see a little bit of what they've got going on over here. It doesn't look like much yet, but maybe it'll be something soon. Okay, go ahead, Kyle.
This is the first time I've got to see her on this and her reaction.
On Tiki Twirl,
On Tiki Twirl, yeah. So I'm in the car kind of across from it, I guess. Her reaction the entire time is... That's it. That's the whole reaction the entire time.
Is it just me, or do you think that was faster?
That was faster.
I think they've like...
Well, they were working on it when we came
Yeah,
first
they
day.
worked on it, and that was so much faster than it was before. So that was pretty cool. I think I really like it. Even Anna, did you think that was faster?
Yeah, very faster, like this tall.
Oh my goodness. Do you like Tiki Twirl more than you remembered?
Yep.
It's so cool. All right, Wind Seeker's getting ready to start. It looks like there's nobody on it yet. So either there's nobody in line or it just hasn't officially opened. But it's always fun to watch that. It's so cool looking. All right, we might take a quick pit stop to Planet Snoopy before we head towards the back of the park. Snake River Expedition is now open, and that's one of Anna's favorite rides. So we're gonna try and get on that today. Okay, it looks like Planet Snoopy rides aren't quite open. I think they probably open at 11, which is in about 25 minutes or so. So we'll have to stop back when these open up. It looks like they're still cleaning them up and getting them ready. So we'll head towards Camp Snoopy and maybe see if we can do some things there. Oh, I found something new. Opening day, Snoopy was missing, but it looks like he's back. I'll show you a closer up when we get closer. Snoopy is back at the entrance of Planet Snoopy. We're so excited. Okay, so Val Raven currently has about a 35-minute wait. You can see the Sky Ride is up and moving. Great way to save your feet. Avoid all the walking along the main midway here. We're gonna get a closer view of Val Raven. So, although Val Raven may have a 35-minute wait, it doesn't seem to be running at the moment. It was a second ago, and now it seems to have stopped. So we're wondering if it's just a small delay or what that means. But we'll find out, I guess. All right, we got Power Tower going, and we got Corkscrew. We just went by a second ago. We just missed it. There goes Iron Dragon. Oh, and I see Millennium too. And of course, if you missed it, Coasters did get a paint job. It looks so nice and clean. Here goes Corkscrew. Okay, we just got over by Corkscrew and it looks like Val Raven is back up and running. So that was just a small delay. Thankfully, it wasn't anything too crazy. There goes Power Tower Blue side. And we got Rougarou over here.
Dragon's going down too.
Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Ah!
I don't know which one's going. The dragon.
The dragon!
Drop. And
Where did I go? I didn't know it was gonna go first. Okay, so we have been dying to go on Snake River Expedition. Typically, I believe this ride does not open until 11. It's just before 11 and it still says that it's closed. So we're gonna give it a few minutes and see if it opens up. And in the meantime, we're gonna head over to Camp Snoopy right here and go on a few things here. We might also go to BQ for lunch. So let's explore over here now. All right, Kyle's gonna tell us some of the wait times currently. This is about 11 o'clock on Saturday.
Yes,
So-
it's 11 o'clock Memorial Day weekend, Saturday. 10 minutes for Magnum,
10 for Magnum,
5 for Sports, 5 for
Or-
Sports Tower, Skyhawk.
5 minutes for Skyhawk's pretty good.
You can walk on
Rougarou
the
is
Rougarou.
0.
25 for Millennium,
25 for Millennium, that's really good.
30 for Iron Dragon, 20 for Maverick,
Wow.
and then the one where I think everybody's hanging out right now, 105
Steel
minutes for
Vengeance.
Steel Vengeance. So
That's like really good times. Like, I'm surprised.
So do I snakeskin.
Slow Down Ice Snakeskin isn't open yet. That's Snake River Expedition. We're hanging out right here, just waiting to see if it's going to, just for another minute or two. But those are really good wait times, I feel like. I mean,
Everybody kind
especially
of
for a
gravitates
holiday
towards the
weekend and a Saturday. That's like really good. So since our Farmhouse Kitchen and Grill video, the brand new restaurant that they just opened, a lot of people have been asking how it compares to BQ, which is another one of our favorites here. So we're gonna do BQ today, and then we can compare and see if there's anything new as well. So we're gonna go grab something to eat. It is about 11 o'clock, and it's always good to eat early. Especially with Frontier Festival, so then you can go and get like all the snacks and stuff when that starts up at 2 o'clock. We have no line right now. That's another perk of eating early. It smells so good in here. Also have their side salad, some grab and go dessert items. And for here, I got the rotisserie chicken with potato wedges. It also comes with a side of cornbread, and new this year they give you this little thing of pickles as well. And then Kyle got the brisket, the smoked brisket with mac and cheese, and of course the pickles and cornbread. And Anna got some grapes. How are they, Anna? Good.
And get some flavor out of it.
You put them in your mouth, taste them, you get flavor out of it? Okay, very yummy.
On my teeth.
Oh my goodness, you look like a chipmunk. So what's nice about sitting here at BQ is you can see the Snake River Expedition ride, so we will know as soon as it opens, if it happens to open while we're sitting here. They also have little drink stations out here where you can get some alcoholic beverages. And then to my right, they have bands play on occasion. So it looks like at 1, 2, 3, 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30 they have bands playing. So that's always fun to watch the live entertainment. Right, Kyle's first bite of that mac and cheese. How is it?
It's good.
Is it as good as you remembered?
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's good.
It sticks there.
It's hearty.
Yeah.
It's so good. I can't wait to try some. Okay, so I just had a bite of the chicken. I've had this a million times, but comparing it to Farmhouse, I think the Farmhouse drumsticks are a little bit more crispy and have a little bit more like spice to them, where this is very mild, more juicy. So it's just a different texture, I would say. Both are really good. I would definitely get both. It's just a little different. I think portion-wise, this is huge, so that's awesome. The Farmhouse, you get 2 of the drumsticks, but they're big drumsticks, so that's a pretty good sized portion as well. I think this is maybe slightly bigger, just because you get like basically like a whole half a chicken. So I think I like flavor and texture-wise, I think I prefer Farmhouse. But size-wise, like quantity, I think I like BQ. So can't go wrong either way, but just for some comparison.
I don't remember the pickles from last time.
Yeah, no, I talked about that already, but yeah.
I'm going to talk about it. So
We didn't try them yet.
I'm
Go
a
ahead.
pickle snob.
She almost dropped her grapes.
Could have been really bad. They're good. They're spicy, though.
Oh,
Everybody likes.
okay.
They are good, though. You can do pickles bad. They did them good.
All right.
It's an interesting side choice, though. I'm
I think
okay
it's
with
kind of nice. I like it because
Well,
it
they give you
adds a
that
little
and the
veggie to
cornbread.
it. Because otherwise, like unless you get corn as your side, you're not really getting any vegetables with this
Well, and-
meal. So that's nice.
cornbread does not count as a vegetable.
I mean, well, they have corn like
Oh,
on
they
the
corn
cob
on
in
the
there.
cob.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that
you
is
were
something. Yeah, no, cornbread is not a vegetable. I mean, I guess you can comment and tell us in the comments your vote. Is cornbread a vegetable? I don't know, but they do have corn this year, which is something new that I don't think they had at all last year. So that's interesting. That kind of competes with Farmhouse a little bit. We didn't get to try it this time, but maybe next time.
No, the pickles are definitely good. The cornbread's insanely sweet. So
I love it.
It's almost a dessert.
It's so good. I love cornbread though. Okay, so this mac and cheese I feel like tastes slightly different. Number one, they put cheese on top, like cheddar cheese or something. Where last year I think they had like the breadcrumbs, didn't they? And then two, this seems to have like a little bit more of like a seasoning on it. I'm not sure what it is. It's really good still. I still am like loving this mac and cheese, but it is slightly different than last year. So just keep that in mind. We got Gemini is going. Might jump on that in a little bit. I just tried the cornbread. I agree with Kyle. It is maybe a little bit more on the sweet side. And instead of it being a muffin, it's like cut into little squares. I kind of miss the old cornbread a little bit. I still like this. I love all cornbread, so I'll totally eat it. But I kind of liked the flavor of the old one a little bit better. I don't know if they changed the recipe or if this is just a different batch kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
always tweaking something.
it's still really good. Still love BQ. The quality at both this place and the Farmhouse are so good. You're getting such like, you're getting real food here. You're not getting your typical theme park processed junk food. So that's why I love these restaurants, is because you're getting a solid hearty meal. I would go to any restaurant, back at home or wherever, to get this kind of meal. So I think that's what I really love about these restaurants, is the quality of food that you're getting. I know in one of our videos, the Media Day video that we did for Frontier Festival, we were talking to Chef RJ. We got to interview him. He's the executive chef here, and he was telling us that Farmhouse Kitchen Grill has all their food is made from scratch. So you're getting real quality meals, and that's what I love about these new restaurants here at Cedar Point. Okay, one more thing I want to mention comparing Farmhouse to BQ is price. So at BQ it is $17.99 for a platter. When we were here before, Farmhouse was $18.99 for a platter. So there is a dollar difference. Of course, those are subject to change, but that's what they were last we checked. Of course, if you are on a meal plan, you can often get a much better deal. So definitely would recommend taking a look at all those meal plans, figuring out what works best for you. There are many options, and all of them are fantastic deals, just depending on what meets your needs best. So check those out and save yourself a little bit of money. All right, Kyle's gonna go do Gemini, and Anna and I are gonna go to Camp Snoopy. Sacred River Expedition is still closed, so we'll give that a little time, see if it opens up later, but it looks like they have high water levels. So unfortunately that does affect this ride because they are real boats. I do see a boat moving though, so maybe they're gonna open up soon. I don't know. We'll keep an eye out. Anna really wants to do Wilderness Run. This is what used to be Junior Gemini. The line takes forever, but it's not too bad right now. So I think we will go ahead and get in line for this. What did you think of Wilderness Run?
Good.
Good.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay, so we did Wilderness Run. Now we're going on Woodstock Express. The lines aren't bad at all today, so we're just jumping right on all the kids' rides. River Expedition is finally open for the day. We are so excited. Anna is like thrilled. We're gonna jump right in line for that. Now, what are we doing now? So they're like snakes in Snake River Expedition. Are you so excited? It's gonna be so much fun.
Snake skin. Alrighty, I think that might have worked.
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. What's your name? Well, do you know you're holding a bag of explosive dynamite? See this red tag? This stands for DED. D-E-D. Dempsey's Explosive Devices. Now, I'm going to take this and put it up for safekeeping, okay? Everybody, welcome aboard the Lay High. My name is Billy Bridges, a.k.a. BB, and I'll be your tour guide on the infamous Snake River, home of the majestic wildlife, gun-toting outlaws, and the legend, if you believe it, the bastards. Home of King of Circus. Look here one more time. Now we use this vote call to warn each other if we run into any snakes, outlaws, or even bigger snakes. Now, back to the wildlife. Now, on your right, we have, See, okay, good news, folks. I get to introduce you to a live bear. Bad news. That's my house. Yo, get out of my house, bear. Good friend, Flapjack. Again, everybody say, hey, Flapjack.
Hey, Flapjack.
What you serving, Flapjack? Oh, Flapjack. Oh, a very own brand. All right, Flapjack. Will you save me some? Smile here for me. Oh, hello, friend. How are you today? I'm doing good. Just showing some folks a nice steak rib.
Oh, absolutely.
What you been up to today?
You know, I've just been hanging out with my friend Rocky right here. And,
Oh, nice.
other than that, just enjoying the view.
Oh, well. Oh, I like your bandana. Not like the rest of ours. I've never seen that one before.
You know what? Bandit must have switched them in the laundry.
Oh, yeah, must have been it that crazy. Yeah, okay, friend. I have an important question to ask you. All right. How has the river been today?
It's been on
How has the river been today?
Oh, the password.
Yes.
You did tell me the password. I wrote it down on a piece of paper so I wouldn't forget. Let me just go find it.
All right, you gonna do that now? Oh.
This is a hold up. I want to see everybody's hands in the air. Come on down, guys.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. No, I'm sorry. You cannot board this boat unless you know the password.
Password. Let's see. How about slithering like snakes?
Who told? Was it you? I think you did.
Change your passwords at least once a month, folks. Come on. All right. Now, Trapper Dan is not as smart as he thinks he is. They told me to go be right up here in the front row.
I'm just gonna go sit and bring it on.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
You give that to me right now.
No, this is my lunch. Yeah.
Trapper Dan says, give me the gold.
All right, you can have it. We have the gold. We have the gold. Good thing I decided to change the bags on purpose, all right? That's what we're going to tell Trapper Dan, all right? Okay. Let me hit that whoop call so we make sure we're all on the same page.
No way. This gold is mine.
Hey, they got the dynamite. Blow up the outhouse. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, everybody. Yes.
So for the Snake River expedition, there were a couple small changes that we noticed. Nothing major, but just a couple little things that were a little bit different. Honest fingers in the way. It was pretty much the same experience as we expected, but it seemed like they were training a few new people, so it was hard to tell sometimes if the changes were just because of training or if that's actually how it's going to be. So I'm excited to go back another time and see if those changes stick or not. But we really love that ride. Anna loves that ride. And if, especially as a family ride, it is so nice because, it's not thrilling by any means. It's more just a relaxing, entertaining type experience. Okay, Anna, what did you think of Snake River Expedition this time?
Good.
Good. Is it still your favorite?
Yeah, I give it 100 thumbs up.
100 thumbs up.
And I like it 7 out of 7.
Fantastic. Of course, we had to have a visit to the barnyard to see all the animals. Anna's petting some goat. Okay, so throughout the day, the ride times definitely increased. I would say they peaked maybe like an hour or two ago. It's now about 6:15. The Steel Vengeance did get up to like around 120 minutes, I think. Maverick got up to about 100 minutes. So definitely all of the big rides started to see some pretty decent sized lines as the day went on. I will say right now they seem to be going back down. Skyhawk right behind me here has only a 5-minute wait. Steel Vengeance is only an hour. Maverick is still at the 90-minute time frame. So we are seeing them start to go down as the evening goes on. The park is open until 10 p.m. today, so I feel like there's a good chance that a lot of people are going to leave kind of early because it has been a long day and, it can really wear you out. So I'm expecting the times to go down as the day continues to go on. We've had quite the eventful day today. We have spent a lot of time in Frontier Fest, and we are now going to go back to Camp Snoopy since it's been a little bit since we've been over there. So we're going to go check that out to start wrapping up our day. We are now in Camp Snoopy and we see Linus and Sally, so we're gonna go say hello. They're playing ball.
Please note that cell phone use during this launch.
We just got off Monster a minute ago. Now we are walking towards the front of the park. The park is open until 10, but it's starting to cool off and get a little chilly. So we're probably going to wrap it up in a little while. We're gonna go hang out at Planet Snoopy, maybe catch a few roller coasters up there, maybe even do Gatekeeper again because that one shows a 5-minute wait and we enjoy it, so why not? But yeah, so we're gonna head towards the front of the park to wrap up our evening. Anna is excited that the Juice Sippers station is open, so we're gonna grab something from there. I think it looks like they might only have orange and lemonade, which aren't her favorites, so I don't know if we're gonna get one or not, but this is open for the season, which is exciting. How is it, Anna? We got grape. She loves it. So with the season pass, this Juice Sipper was $4.79. Without, it is $4.99 plus tax. Okay, so we did Matterhorn. Now we've made our way back closer to the front of the park. We are in Planet Snoopy, doing a couple more rides here. Anna really wants to do Ocean Motion also, even though she's scared of it every time we do it. But we might do that as our last ride, but we're just gonna hang out in Planet Snoopy for a little bit. Just going on the train next. And then Gatekeeper only has like a 5-10 minute wait, so we might jump on that one more time because everything else has crazy long wait. Oh, not crazy long, but too long for us to wait. So we're gonna just kind of wrap it up with maybe another coaster, a couple more small rides, and then head out for the day. Hey, Anna's on the train. She got to go in the front. All right, Anna. Anything else you want to do before we leave?
Ocean motion.
Ocean motion? Are you crazy?
I want to do ocean motion.
Okay, is that your last ride of the day?
Yeah.
Okay,
Last one.
Yeah.
let's do it.
You ready to go home after that?
Yeah.
So it's showing about a 15-minute wait. I think this will go pretty quick though. Okay, I just rode Gatekeeper again. I feel like it was a little bit colder and windier. So definitely my ride this morning was a little bit more enjoyable, but it was still a lot of fun. The line went super fast. It said a 15-minute wait at the entrance, and I would say it was maybe a 5-minute wait. I think I was in line and off the ride within 10, so it was pretty quick. Get some Hugo's for dinner before we head out. I got a pepperoni pizza with garlic cheese bread, and Kyle got this new thing. I'm not really sure what it is, to be honest, but we'll find out. Kyle, how was your food? I know this is a new item that you hadn't had before.
So
It was the pepperoni piadini or piadina.
do you say the Italian words? I don't.
I don't know. Okay, so what do you think of it?
I thought it was really good. It's essentially just a pizza that's been rolled up, and they put I don't know if they fry it. I don't know.
It looks kind of like deep fried or
Yeah,
something.
it might
It's a
be.
little crispy on the outside.
Yeah, so maybe they bake it again and put it in
Does it
again.
have sauce in it? Or is it just cheese and pepperoni?
It's a lot of cheese.
It
and
seems like a
pepperoni.
lot of meat.
No sauce, but it's still really good.
It might be good. Oh, there's
It's like
sauce on the side though, so you can
Yeah,
dip
I
it.
can dip it. It's like a pizza burrito.
Oh, that's cool.
Good.
Like a fried pizza burrito.
Yeah.
What would you rate it?
It used to be a 5 or a 6 for me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Quite good.
Okay, nice.
And I like it because it's like the pizza. It's tough to take with you anywhere, and this it's like a burrito.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So 5 or 6 out of 7.
Yeah.
So try
I'll
it.
take a burrito over pizza burrito, but
All right. Cool.
Now they're not because I ate pepperoni.
Oh my goodness, her mouth is hot because the pepperoni was spicy. Oh man, but was it yummy?
Yeah.
Did you like the pepperoni, the cheese, or the cheesy bread that you have better? Everything. You just love this place, don't you? Is this your favorite restaurant to eat at here?
My teeth are right.
Just a little bit. We put sunscreen on, but we must have missed that one spot. That and the top of your shoulders are all that really got red. Not too bad. We did okay. Kyle and Anna are going on Ocean Motion for one last ride. And then the park is going to be closing soon. We got Gatekeeper going. And we had the carousel going just a minute ago. It's just getting done. So fun to watch all of the rides with all their lights on. There goes Ocean Motion. Ocean Motion.
Good. And I had a friend.
You had a friend? You met somebody? That's cool.
It's a goal. Like,
What did Daddy think of Ocean Motion?
I think it's good. I think depending on where you sit in that ride, it's completely different. If you're in the middle, there's not much to it. If you're on the front or the back, you feel all of it because you're going all the way up on the swing. But if you're in the middle, you're getting
It's
way
a little
less.
more mellow.
Yeah, like that was nothing more than a swing. But I went into it expecting what I usually get because I'm usually in the front or in the back.
Gotcha.
In the middle.
All right, cool. Well, good. I'm glad. Okay, well, that is a wrap on our day here at Cedar Point on Memorial Day weekend. We had a great time. Ride times weren't as bad as we expected them to be. In the middle of the day, we did get some peak, busyness on some of the big rides especially, but overall, we had a fantastic time. We spent a lot of our time in Frontier Fest. We did a lot of flat rides today. We also did get to go on Gatekeeper a couple times, which is one of our favorites. We had a fantastic day. Can't wait to come back. We'll be back soon. Let us know in the comments what your favorite ride is to ride. Like, what's your go-to ride when you first get to the park that you must do? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.